Want to take sorting in Excel to the next level? In this video, I will show you how to use the powerful sort by function combined with VStack to create fully custom dynamic sorts in seconds. No filters, no manual sorting, just clean automated control over how your data is arranged. So in the workbook I am using here, I have 3 sheet tabs. The first one named custom sort, the second is sort by, and the third one is the VStack and then sort by. So on the first sheet tab, we are going to sort using the custom sort in Microsoft Excel. On the second one, we use the sort by function. And on the third sheet tab, we will use the VStack function and the sort by to sort everything and stack the names together. So let's begin. In the first set of names that I have here, I have the surnames in column A, and the first name in column B, and then the other name in column C. We are going to sort by the surname. So let's select everything from A2 to C6. Then we can go to the data tab and use the sort here. So we'll click on the sort. And in this dialog box, you can see that we have sort by and sort on and then the order. So we are going to sort by the surname. So let's select the surname. Then the sort on, we are going to sort by the cell values. So the order is from A to Z. You can change it from Z to A if you want. Then we click OK. And you can see that everything there has been sorted nicely. Again, for this set of names in columns F to H, you can select all of them. Then on the Home tab, we have the editing group here. So on the sort on filter, we click on that one. Then we have custom sort. So we are seeing the same dialog box that we use through the data tab. So we are sorting by, and you can see that it is displaying the names in the first row instead of the surname, first name, or the other name. It is because we have ticked my data has headers here. So let's change that one. And then you can see that we now have column F, column G, and then column H. If you want it to display the surname, first name, and then the other name, then we need to select everything. So let's do that one. Then let's select the surname, first name, and everything here. Sort and filter, custom sort, and then we are sorting on surname. So surname, cell values, and then the order is from A to Z. You can change it to Z to A. Then we click on OK, and you can see that everything has been sorted nicely here. So that is it for using the custom sort in Microsoft Excel. Now with the sort by function, we can use it to sort everything such that if we add more names to the list, it will automatically sort everything and then spill the range in these columns E, F, and G. So let's begin by typing equal to sort by. So you can see that after typing sort, I have sort here and then the sort by. So sort by. The array that we are sorting is the names in column A, B, and then C. So let's select the names. For the array, we can increase it to about the 100th row. So for C7, we can change the 7 to 100. Such that when we add more names, it will automatically be updated. Then comma to separate that one. We are sorting by A3 to A100. So we can type that one A3 colon A100. And you can see that that one too has been selected nicely. Then comma. The sort order is either ascending or descending here. So we can use the ascending to sort from A to Z, and then we can also use the descending to sort from Z to A. So we are sorting from A to Z. Let's select the first one, or we can put 1 there and close the parenthesis. Let's close it and then enter, and you can see that everything is sorted nicely here. But we are seeing some zeros for the empty cells in the range or the array that we selected. So we can wrap the formula in the if function to ignore the zeros for the empty cells. So you can see that for this person, Apia Kofi, he has no other name, so this one is empty, and that is why we have 0 here. So let's wrap the formula in the if function to ignore the zeros. But before we do that, we need to copy the formula so that we will not type everything again. Control C to copy. Let's enter, and let's go back to that one. Let's do if, open parenthesis, and if the formula there is returning 0, that is if it is equal to 0, comma, we prefer empty instead of the 0, so put double quotes without space between them, then comma. If it is not equal to 0, then let's paste everything and then close parenthesis, enter, and you can see that we have the names sorted nicely here without the zeros. So when we start adding names to what we have in columns A, B, and then the C, everything will be sorted nicely here. So we can try that by adding a random name here. So let's say int Bismarck. And because we are sorting by the surname, the moment I typed the int, you saw that it has been updated here in the surname. So the names that I'm going to add will just be in the other columns. So we can try it again on this list. So we go to sort by. So what we are sorting by is what I have selected here. Let's change the K7 to K100. You can increase it if you are going to add more names later. The array that we are sorting by, let's put a comma, is the surname. So I3 is to I100. And let's put a comma there. The sort order again is ascending order, so 1. And let's close parenthesis, enter, and you can see that that one too has been sorted nicely for us. Again, we can ignore the zeros by wrapping the formula in the if function. So if, in parenthesis, if the formula is returning 0, that is if it is equal to 0, comma, we prefer empty instead of the 0, so double quotes without space between them. Let's put a comma there. The value if false, the value if false is first formula, so let's paste everything there, close parenthesis, and then enter, and you can see that that one too has been sorted nicely here. So again, let's use the sort by function and the VStack together to sort everything and then put them together in columns I, J, and then K. So let's begin by typing equal to sort by. So the first array is this, and we increase to 100. So A3 to C100. The array we are sorting by again is A3 to A100. So we are typing everything, then comma. Our sort order is ascending order, so we put 1 there. We can close parenthesis, enter, and everything is written nicely here. So let's wrap the formula in the if function. So if this is equal to 0, comma, then double quotes without space between them, and comma again. If it is false, let's copy and then paste everything. And let's close parenthesis, enter, and we have it nicely here. So let's now wrap the formula in the VStack function. So click in the formula bar, VStack. The first array is what we have there. So let's put a comma and then do same for the second array. So for the second array, again we are using sort by. The array we are sorting by is E3 to G100. So let's change the 7 to 100. Then comma. We are sorting by the surname, so E3 to E100. Then comma again. Our sort order is ascending, so let's put 1 there. Then let's close parenthesis. Because we are going to wrap this formula in the if function again, let's copy everything. So we are copying how to sort by there. Control C to copy, and let's wrap it in the if function. So if, open parenthesis, formula there is returning 0. So if it is equal to 0, comma, double quotes without parenthesis, comma again. If the value there is false, that is if it's not equal to 0, then let's paste the formula that we copied. Then let's close parenthesis, and then enter. So you can see that the other names too are stacked here nicely. So that is it for how we can use the custom sort, the sort by, and then the VStack and then the sort by function together to dynamically sort in Microsoft Excel. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks in Microsoft Excel.